Good morning, everyone. My name is Mike Bookmer, and I'm the president of Environmental Equipment Services Incorporated of Arizona. Getting ready to travel today out into the United States and more importantly to Illinois, which is on the list of states that are highly infected and travel is restricted. I'm going to a coal-fired power plant, so my travel is kind of required. I thought I'd take this time and show you what is required to protect yourself during your travels in the United States if it is required. Respiratory protection is probably the single most important thing, as well as your eyes. So let's go over a couple of the things that are out there for you and some of the things I think, having been in this industry for 46 years and a welder and having no, at least I hope, no lasting issues from that at 64 years old. I still have a good set of lungs. I don't have any of the shakes you find with chromium poisoning and the other typical old welder syndromes that you may have. So first off, let's go over the N95 mask that healthcare workers are wearing, and that seems to be the general driving mask that's out in the population today. The N95 is a mask that basically is worn over the face. It does provide some limited sealing capacity, but it's not well fitted. However, this mask does provide some protection. The N in the N95 means that it's not oil proof and that it has a 95, meaning that it's 95% effective against most items. So it does receive an NIOSH rating for that. My choice and the choice in the shop for the welders, because of chromium, is to use an actual respirator mask with replaceable cartridges. And for that, we use a Miller. It's an LPR 100 face mask. This face mask has a very secure, form-fitting tight seal around the nose, around the lower part. It has valving in it to close it off, and it has exit valving, and it is also very well protected against moisture because these valves slam closed on exhale, so the filter cartridge is not exposed to the moisture of your exhale, which shortens the life of this mask dramatically. These you can wear for up to 40 hours. They have a 30-hour shelf life after opening, if not in use. The other nice thing is they can be completely cleaned around the surface here with an alcohol wipe, or they can be disassembled and sent out for sterilization and then reissued with new filter cartridges. And those filter cartridges come in a pack like this, which show the P100 filters. Now, the other thing about this is the coronavirus, as we have all heard from the news media, is a lipid-based virus, which means that it has an oil shell around it. That oil shell is very slippery, and I certainly invite you to go out onto the website and look up these facts for yourself. They're readily available in literature on respiratories and masks. The P on my filters means oil proof. As I said, the coronavirus is a very, very slippery little molecule, or a slippery little creature, and so it can get through the N95 because it is not oil protective. So this, in my view, is a better choice for you. So let's go ahead and put these on, and then let's look at how this looks when you're wearing them. Certainly no worse than any of the healthcare providers you've seen up to date. Very easy to put on. Put it on, bring it down, a quick hand over to check the suction and make sure that the valves are locking, and there you are. You have 100% respiratory protection against the coronavirus. Now, the other big thing is my eyes. So let's take this off so you can hear. So how do we protect our eyes? Well, there are several things. You can use a shield, you can use your glasses, Or there are plenty of other things out on the market for industrial workers or shop workers like myself. If you're just going to be moving through areas where there's not going to be a lot of people, you have very limited chance of a sneeze or a cough on you, you can use these glasses by 3M. They're very nice. They have a rubber shield around them, and they also have some little slits in them, which are very handy to provide ventilation to keep them from fogging up. They provide great splash resistance and some drop resistance from coming down. Easy to put on, generally pretty comfortable to wear as I adjust my beautiful hair here. So you can see that they work very well. Now, the other glass that you can wear is a much more secure fitting glass, and that's these goggles. They're very small, they're not big compared to the bulky face goggles that you see, and they have a very nice full seal ring around them for complete protection for your eyes. And once again, they go on relatively easily, and you put them on and they have a very nice snug fit all the way around, all across the top, which you can see. Now when you put your welding mask on with that, you now have a complete seal against any type of virus that may attempt to get at you. Now, this would be worn in areas of high concentrations, coughing, any areas that had a significant amount of virus present. The P100 is going to give you the very best protection possible. So this, together with making sure that, let me take these off again, that when you make your reservation in a hotel, you ask for a room that hasn't been occupied for up to 4 days. The longer the better. When you travel, I would recommend traveling first class on airlines up in the front of the plane to avoid the crush of humanity when it's time to exit the aircraft, and also it allows you to get off the aircraft quickly. I would also recommend that you not board the aircraft until you are the last person available so that you can miss that concentration of people. If you feel comfortable, you can certainly wear an N95 mask, or if you're paranoid like me, you can wear complete respiratory protection on the flight. Well, that's all I have. I hope that you guys survive this. And remember, the best way that we can prevent this is to not go out there if at all possible. And if you do have to go out there because of your job, take the best precautions that you possibly can. Nice little welding mask, P100 oil-proof filters, nice set of goggles. Be safe out there, everyone. Thanks.